What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Real Talk with Silos. I'm your host, Silos, and today we're back with another Witcher Episode 3 review. As I stated in my last video, I'm going to be doing reviews for each episode, and it's going to be daily till I'm done with Season 1. So with this episode, I have my little notepad here with all the stuff that I wrote down. I literally just finished watching it. It was a great episode. I'm really loving this show, guys. And I stay by my statement that this is going to be the best show on Netflix. Come at me. So, as I said, at first we get introduced to Trish. This is the sorceress. If you guys played The Witcher 3, the game, you would know her as the sorceress with the red hair. That's one of Geralt's interests. So we get introduced to her. Nothing couple-wise has happened yet. You know, they kind of just played off each other. But it was a quick little intro with her. We did get introduced to the Baron, which was pretty cool. So in the game, the Baron actually has a daughter who was an abortion and stuff like that. So we got little hints to that, and it was like a little homage to the game. Like I said, I haven't read the story, so I don't know if this is exactly from the novel, which it might as well could be. But that was pretty cool to see what they did with that, and it gave me a lot of flashbacks to me playing Witcher 3. So I loved it. It was really good. We see finally Yennefer, her beautiful essence. They transformed her from what she was to what she is now. In this episode, we get to see that transformation and the betrayal that she had with some of the other people in this episode, and how she just took the floor and took the stage. As soon as she walked off there into the party where everybody was dancing, she immediately gave me the essence of what Yennefer in the video game is that when Yennefer walks into a room, she makes it known that everyone knows that she's in that room. And that's exactly what they captured in this, and I loved it. It was great. It was crazy because everybody just stopped, and even you as a watcher, you see her and the difference and how beautiful she is now, and you're just like, damn. So that is like, that was spot on. I really loved how they did that. That was really good. So back to the Baron, we get to know more about what's going on and this creature that's destroying the city and eating people and stuff like that, the Baron's people. We tend to find out that that's actually his daughter, that there was another person, I forgot the guy's name, but he actually cursed the daughter of the Baron. And that's why the Baron never took care of it, because he knew it was his daughter. And so we get to see her. And then Geralt, being Geralt, he decided that he did not want to kill her, which I remember in the game, there was something similar with a Baron. I don't believe it's the same exact one. It could be. Like I said, I haven't read the story, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, in the game, you pretty much you go with the Baron to get his daughter, which was the abortion, and the curse to do it. You have to like bury the baby and so on and so forth, so the soul can rest. This one actually, so you need to, at night it comes out, the beast that she becomes, that the princess becomes, and the sun needs to come out in order for her. That's pretty much how the curse is lifted, if she's hit by the sunlight. And so Geralt does it and gets to the point to where, you know, the sun gets on her and she doesn't become a mutant anymore, or whatever it is. I'm not too sure the exact name. I think it was like a changeling or something like that. I don't remember the exact phrase, guys. If you remember, put it down in the comments. But so we get to see that, and then we see Trish actually get Geralt, because he got injured really badly during this whole altercation with the Baron's daughter, and so we see that Trish actually has held with her group of sorcerers the daughter of the Baron, and trying to put her back to humanity, because she's been living like an animal for all this time. So that's one of the main things that happened this episode. That was a big cross pointer. The Witcher So the first of all, the CGI, the graphics, the fight choreography, the score, everything in this entire show, every episode so far has not disappointed me. We get to actually see Geralt use his potion and we get to see him be the sorcerer that he is, the Witcher. You know, we get to see that he takes some potion. You see him become it's almost like mutated, like he becomes mutated. So it was really cool to see that, and how it played out with the story. And then, so while Geralt is fighting the Baron's daughter, we are getting the transition of Yennefer, for her being half elf. They call her the Gimp in the show, until she, becomes what happened this episode, which is she get her transformation. So while she is being transformed, Geralt is fighting the Baron's daughter, and we're seeing things flash back and forth, and the score is moving the story forward, guys. I cannot stress this enough. It is beautiful the way it's moving everything forward. It's pushing it, and we're just seeing Yennefer yell, scream. We're seeing when the Baron's daughter is yelling and screaming, it's paralleling to, sorry if I said that wrong, but paralleling to Yennefer's scream. And then we see Geralt getting beat up, and it's just like back and forth, and it was just playing. I was like, I want more. Let's go. I loved it. It was really freaking good. And then, of course, I wrote down here, which I said earlier, Yennefer, stunning. Once she gets her transformation, she comes into the ballroom and takes the attention from everyone. Even the king that was in there is like, comes over to Yennefer and asks her if she can come with him. And so that was it was beautiful. That moment, guys, if you are a big fan of the game, if you are a big fan of the novels and whatnot, when you see her enter the room, it was like, okay, this is the Yennefer I know. And that's what I got. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with me, if you feel the same way. And then last but not least, guys, a lot of it's been coming off straight off my memory. I've been watching the episode and jumping right in here to the video with you guys, so you can see so you can automatically feel how I'm feeling right after the episode. And I think that's the best way to do it. That's why I call my show The Real Talk, because I'm trying to get real. So if I stumble on my words, guys, it's just because I have so much in my head that I want to say. And so, that's how it goes. So the last thing in this episode, guys, is we get transported to Ciri. We see where Ciri's at, and she's still with the elf that she met in the last episode. And we're hearing these whispers come out of nowhere, and she wakes up, and wakes up in the middle of like this forest. It's like a whole bunch of snow. The elf that she became friends with is still sleeping at this point, and she's hearing it, and it's calling out to her. Now, my theory, I don't know yet. I'm gonna go watch the next episode. My theory is that this is the Cursed Forest, which in the game, I don't know if you remember, there was these 3 witches that they were like disgusting looking. They almost looked like goblins or whatnot, and they would take all the children and I believe it was either their teeth or their ears or something like that, and put them all around the parks or whatnot, and they would feed off these children to look beautiful. And so I forgot the exact name of the forest, but I always called it the Cursed Forest. So yeah, so I believe this is where we're heading now. I love the parallel to the novel, to the show, and there's like a lot of homages from the game. You're going to get, just yourself watching these episodes, you're going to get so much flashbacks that you're going to go want to play the game again. And I am really considering to go and get in this game again and playing it and beating it for the 1,000th time. So I'm definitely going to be doing that, guys. So that is all I got for episode 3, guys, of The Witcher. A little side note, today I went to Barnes & Noble's. I was really stuck on episode 2 last night. I know I've been saying to let it breathe, enjoy it, and stuff like that. And I'm actually so glad that I'm doing that, because I have something to look forward to every day until I am done with season 1. And looking forward to it as in, I want so much more once I'm done, that when I wait and I finally get it, it's like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's like, letting it breathe is the best thing that I've done. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it, guys. So yeah, as I said before, I went to Barnes and Noble and I got the first novel. As you can see there, first novel. It is Blood of Elves. This is the first one. You can see the number 1 right there. This is actually the first novel of The Witcher. I will be reading this. I'm still debating if I'm going to do chapter by chapter a review, or if I do, let's say, the most I'll probably do, depending on how long the chapter is, I'll probably do 3 chapters to 2 chapters on each review until I'm completely done with the book. And yeah, guys, I'm going to be definitely doing this. Now, I got this one, and then I got this book right here. This is The Last Wish. Now, this book is an intro book to Geralt of Rivia. So this one right here is actually more of like, this isn't part of the whole story. This is a separate novel that you could read if you're not that you're not interested, but you don't know much about Geralt, and you're interested and you want to, get into the show and start reading the books. I would suggest, as you're watching the show, pick up this novel, go check it out, and it's just side stories of Geralt that he does, and goes on missions and stuff like that, and different things about him. You get to know more about him, and just about Geralt and what he goes through, so you can kind of understand the type of character he is. But then with this one, this is the first iteration of the book, and then I believe there's 5 to 6 books in total. So this will be my first one, guys. Like I said, I will be doing reviews from chapters, and yeah, hopefully everything will work out and we get this done, guys. And I will hope you enjoy it if you get the book, and I hope you're enjoying the show as much as I am. As you see here, I keep on saying it, I have my plastered board of what's to come. I'm going to be doing another review tomorrow for The Witcher, or maybe I'll watch it later tonight and I'll record it and then post it up tomorrow for you guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of reactions. I have my Rise of Skywalker spoiler coming up, and the Jumanji spoiler. I know I'm a little behind on Jumanji. It's been a lot with Witcher coming out, going to see Star Wars. It's just, I've been letting a lot of things breathe and enjoying it at my own time. So, yeah, that's that. And then just a couple pickups that we're going to be doing. But yeah, guys, without further ado, I'm sorry. I know I talked your ears off a lot. There's a lot to say, but I am definitely enjoying this show to the fullest. I love it so much. It's a great experience that I'm having. I can't believe that The Witcher is on TV. And Henry Cavill, man, again, I want to thank you. Thank you for bringing The Witcher alive, man. Thank you for bringing Geralt alive. I truly love it. It's amazing. All right, guys, let me know in the comments how you feel and what did you think about episode 3 of The Witcher. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Please thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video, and let everybody get into, if they're not watching The Witcher, let them start watching it. Talk to them about it. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Much love. Deuces.